everybody, this is Laura
and Shannon.
We're here from our YouTube channel. Today we're going to make some jalapeno and cheese popper quiche. One with crust,
one without.
They're both going to be delicious.
Making bacon.
Yeah.
Barbecue.
So let's try it. I have this type of plastic that is made for the barbecue. So it's a simple silicone plastic that I will use to cook the bacon on the barbecue. So gently place it in the middle of the grill. And open our bacon. We're going to bring each slice, and we're going to oh, we can hear it sizzling,
Sizzling bacon.
Pick your favorite bacon. If you have some from the local farm, that's always good. Tastes much better. I think it works nicely.
Sounds like it's working.
On those type of plastic for the barbecue, you could cook veggies too. Cut in your favorite veggie, just roasting it. You could do chicken. But today is bacon. Doesn't smell your house.
Keeps things nice and clean on the barbecue.
And the plastic is very easy to wash.
We got the whole package that fits quite nicely on here.
Excellent. And we're going to cook our bacon. So some people like it less cooked than others, so you cook it the way you enjoy it.
I like it crispier.
So do I, so we don't have much options here. And we're going to close the lid for a couple of seconds. And after maybe a minute or two, we'll re-look at it. So right now the grill is about 300 Fahrenheit.
So our first round of bacon is all done. Putting it on a plate with paper towel to absorb some of the fat. So we put a bit of oil in a pan at medium heat. We're going to heat up our onions for our quiche. They've been cut into just small slices. So we're going to pour that all over, and what we want to see is a bit of a translucent whiter onion.
So we have, I like it with a crust, so I use a crust to do my pie. It's going to be a quiche, jalapeno and cheese. It's a pre-made crust, I purchased it. The oven is at 350 Fahrenheit. It's already preheated and ready to receive the quiche. I have 4 eggs. When I use the pre-made crust, it doesn't take that much room. So if you want to add veggies or anything like this, you want to limit. I'm going to whip my eggs.
And by whip, she means whisk.
And because we're doing a jalapeno and bacon, I'm going to use half and half, so half milk and half cream. I'm lactose free. I use soya milk, half of it, or almond milk. And the other half is a type of coffee creamer, a bit thicker. It will add up to the jalapeno. I'm going to add it up. And I'm going to whisk. Here we go. At the bottom, I'm going to add my roasted onions. And I like to place the fruit so we have a bit of onion in each bite. Just like this. I'm going to add my bacon. I like to use about between 4 and 8 strips of bacon. It really depends on the size of your quiche, or if you're a real bacon lover, you could add more. I'm going to add to my mixture paprika. I have about a tablespoon, if I'm not mistaken, of paprika, and I have only salt and pepper to taste for this recipe. Make sure everything is all together. We're coming down to the last bits. We're going to add our cheese on top. I have a mix of all lactose free, cheddar, and parmesan. So some of it was shredded. I purchased it like that. And I'm adding the parmesan and cheddar for this one. Some people might like to stick with cheddar for this type. And I could just swipe the bottom part and let go. Perfect. Remixing one last time. Making sure everything is all together. And I'm going to pour the liquid over my quiche. I start at the center and I gently let it go sit all over it. Just making sure I don't have too much. And to finish, we're going to decorate the bottom with our jalapeno. So I pre-cut some jalapeno. You go up to taste. I like to put one in each section that I would cut. Add them on top. Make sure when you cut jalapeno to remove the inside part if you don't want it to be too spicy. The seeds are usually what contains most of the spice.
Okay, so we've got our oven preheated and ready to go at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm going to put the quiche in and we're going to let it bake for about 45 minutes. So it's about 10 minutes per egg. Ooh, we have to be careful. You have to be very careful since it's very liquidy. It looks delish. Okay, so I'm going to make my quiche without a crust, so it's just directly in the glass dish. So our onion looks absolutely beautiful, a little golden white translucent. I'm going to cover the base as much as possible, just so I get a bit of onion in every single bite. Perfect. I'm going to add my bacon. So I've got about, well, between 4 and 8 strips of bacon. I have about 6. You can check our channel for different ways to cook bacon. Again, just spreading all over. Feel free to add more, put less, whatever you like. Beautiful. I'm going to add my cheese. I've got just like a mild cheddar that I'm going to spread around. I have maybe half a cup in here. Another thing that you can add more of or less depending on what you prefer. And I have 6 full eggs because I don't have a crust. I've already put my milk and cream, so I have a mixture of about 2/3 cream and 1/3 milk. And then I've already put spices, so paprika and salt and pepper. And then I'm just going to start in the middle as much as possible and let it seep its way into every nook and cranny. I want to get full coverage. We added cream to this recipe just because we've got jalapeno, and it's going to balance that out a bit, kill a bit of the spiciness. I'm not going to put a ton of jalapeno because my head sweats when I eat spicy things. So I'm just going to put a little sliver in about each bite to add a bit of kick. Those people who are more adventurous, feel free to add a lot more. So it's all ready. What I'm going to do is I've got my oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm going to put it in for about 50 minutes, but we're going to check on it at about 45 and see how it looks. Alright, so 350 degrees Fahrenheit. We've got our other quiche already baking in there. We've got a little doggy beneath the oven door, so I'm not going to open it too wide. And I'm just going to place my quiche right next to it. And they can bake happily together.
And it's part of our meal prep for this week. We hope you're going to enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more recipes.
And we love food.
Yes, we love food.